Welcome back. As I said, we will continue with the video where we'll find out 0 and 90 degrees. For 0 degrees and 90 degrees, all the trigonometric ratios we have done for 30, 45 and 60 already. Okay? Right. So let me go ahead and erase part of this so that so that I can we can together work on what? 0 degrees and 90 degrees. I'll erase this, right? Okay. See how interesting it is. We know that we have to find out the trigonometric ratios of 0 to 90. We went to the right angle triangle. We know that sum of those two angles should be 90. Now we have divided them. That's how we do invention, right? We started 0, 90, 30, 60, 45, 45. Then we came back and we thought, okay, if I want to have 45, 45 degrees in right angle triangle, how the right angle triangle looks like? What is the relationship between the two sides? Then we realized that it's a right angle isosceles triangle. Then we took the help of Mr. Pythagoras and we solved them. Okay, are you with me? Very, very interesting, right? At least I feel very interesting. You too, I know that. Okay, let's do this. This is more interesting than what we have done for 30, 45 and 60. This is about 0 and 90. Okay, right. This is very simple if you understand it, and also very complicated if you don't get it. Okay, I wish that it is very simple and you will get it. I am able to express in such a way that you will get it easily. Okay, if not, it is my mistake, not your mistake. Okay, right. This is 90 degrees. Yes, this is A, this is B, this is C. Now we are doing for 0 degrees and 90 degrees. I will erase that if it is confusing you. Okay, what we are interested in? We are interested in finding out what is sine 0, cos 0, tan 0. You know, if you know sine cos tan, automatically you got the remaining 3. So I am not writing them. Okay, don't feel like I am skipping them. I am not skipping them. I know that you already know, because in the couple of videos back we have done that. We multiplied sine and cosecant. We have proved that it is equal to 1, right? Okay, fine. Now let us see these values. Equal to. I am eager to find out those values. That's why I am keeping equal to already there. Okay, we will find it out now. Okay, let us see. Now what is the meaning of this alpha, right? Alpha is, you know, that any angle between 0 to 90 degrees. Are you with me on that statement? If you got that statement, you got 50% of what we are going to do. Alpha is a angle between, if it is 0 degrees, it will coincide with, if alpha is 0 degrees, the hypotenuse will coincide with the adjacent side. If alpha equal to 90 degrees, then what it becomes? If alpha is becoming 90 degrees, then you will see that hypotenuse will be coinciding with the opposite side. Okay, right. Now let us see what happens when alpha equal to 0. Okay, now what is the meaning of alpha equal to 0? Alpha equal to 0 means this angle, whatever I have, that angle is going to come down, right? See, if this is the angle alpha, then what is the meaning of 0? This angle comes down. This slowly comes down in this direction and coincides with this, right? Then nothing but what I am saying is I have A, B, there is no C. There is no C because C is coinciding with B. You got it what I am saying? It is not a triangle, it's not a triangle anymore. It's a triangle with, if you take a little bit before 0, it will look like this. See what you can see? If you are reducing the angle alpha, if you are reducing the angle alpha, what are you making? You are making the opposite distance to come down to 0. you can see here the opposite distance is 0, right? So when the opposite distance is 0, sine is 0. So sine 0 is equal to 0. Are you with me or not? I wish you are, but I will explain you again once I am done with everything, right? Similarly, if you take cos, when it is 0, you see that hypotenuse is coinciding with adjacent side. That means both are becoming equal. So this becomes 1. If I take tan 0, sin 0 by cos 0 is equal to 1. And let us take the case when it becomes 90 degrees, right? When it becomes 90 degrees, what happens is your hypotenuse will be coinciding with your opposite side, right? Your hypotenuse will be coinciding with your hypotenuse. So let me take an example of it. I'll explain you just a minute. Yeah, what I am trying to say here is, let me show it to you, right? See here, this is a right angle triangle. If this is a, oh, it's not a right angle triangle, sorry. Let me try it in a better way. This is right angle triangle. Yes, this is okay. This is right angle triangle. Okay. Now, see here, this angle alpha, right? Okay. If this angle is becoming 90 degrees, means what's happening is my triangle is converting like this. This is the old side and I am coming here like this. After some time I am coming like this. You see, after some time I am coinciding with the opposite side. Are you with me? That means what's happening? You are actually making an angle of 90 degrees, almost 90 degrees here, because this angle is becoming 0. This angle will obviously will become 90 degrees because they are complementary to each other. I hope you got it. I'll explain again once this is done. Okay, right. Now you see, when this becomes 90 degrees, your opposite side and your hypotenuse are becoming 1, right? Opposite side is what? Sine. So that's why sine 90 is equal to 1. Similarly, when this vertical line, the hypotenuse is intersecting with, coinciding with the opposite side, you see that the adjacent side is slowly reducing. This is what we are seeing here, right? This is like this. It came down, it came down, it came down, it became 0. That means this becomes 0. And 1 by 0 is infinity. So I'll explain this again. Okay, right, don't worry, you are going to get it. This is easy. If you are not getting it, I'll explain you in another way also. Okay, right. Okay, let's step back and see how we got the 0 degrees and 90 degrees, right? Okay, see, suppose let us consider 0 degrees. Now we know that alpha is making an angle between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. If the angle is 90 degrees, the hypotenuse will be here. It will not make a right angle triangle itself. If it is less than 90 degrees, suppose it is 89 degrees, then I know one angle is 90 degrees, then the other angle is only 1 degree. You got it, right? Okay, so both of them should be 90 degrees. Now when you want to make it alpha equal to 0, that means you are bringing your hypotenuse down, because my hypotenuse is coming down, coming down, coming down, and it is coinciding with the adjacent side. So when it is coinciding with the adjacent side by hypotenuse is nothing but cos alpha, and adjacent side and hypotenuse are equal, so cos of 0 becomes 1. For the same reason, when these both coincide, that means adjacent side and hypotenuse coincide with each other, you know that the opposite side is becoming 0. That's why sine of 0 equal to 0. I think you got it. Now let's move to the 90 degrees. When it is 90 degrees, you are trying to make 90 degrees. 0 degrees means you are coming on the adjacent side, right? 90 degrees means you are coming on the opposite side. When you are coming onto the opposite side, automatically your adjacent side becomes 0. If your adjacent is 0, your cos 90 is 0. Similarly, when opposite side and hypotenuse coincide with each other, then it becomes 1. That's why your sine 90 is equal to 1. If you don't get it, please let me know. I'll explain you in another way which you will be taught in 11th class and 12th class. Okay, maybe that suits you and that makes you more interesting than what you are learning. Please let me know. My mail ID is loveteachingmaths@gmail.com. If you are interested, you can drop a mail. It will be my pleasure to help you out. Okay, fine. Now let us put a table for all of this. Okay. Now suppose you don't get whatever I said here. Just remember that in a right angle triangle, just remember these two sentences. In a right angle triangle, if opposite side becomes 0, adjacent side coincides with the hypotenuse. First statement. Second statement, in a right angle triangle, if adjacent side becomes 0, then hypotenuse and opposite side coincides with each other. Based on that, you can easily tell that sine 0 equal to 0, cos 0 equal to 1, and sine 90 equal to 1, and cos 90 equal to 0. I think we have done enough discussion on that, right? I think you got it. If you don't get it, please drop a mail to me. I'll take another video and I'll try to explain you in another way. Okay, right. Please don't hesitate. My mail ID is loveteachingmaths@gmail.com. Super. Okay. Now let's take a table and summarize this. It's a time for celebration. We'll finish this video, then we will celebrate. Okay, I'm going to erase this so that we can go ahead with the table. Or I will do one thing. I'll give you some time, whatever the discussion we had. We'll close the video here. Next video we will go through the tables and also we will do sums. Okay? I don't want to stuff you I don't want to overstuff you. Okay, right? Okay, I'll catch you in the next video then. Okay? Bye.